What's up, guys? Welcome to another video of Dev Talks with your host Travian, where we talk about everything engineering and technology wise. In this video, we're going to be going over something that Jensen said. And if you don't know who Jensen is, he's the CEO of NVIDIA, and it's talking more or less about making computers smarter to replace their engineers and all this AI stuff. This is something that he went over a while ago. So let's just dive into it, see what he has to say about it, and see if there's any real concerns. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. I really appreciate it all. And let's dive right in.
Jensen, 8 billion people did not get a degree in computer science. What are you doing to democratize this world?
We're going to make computers smarter so that they don't have to learn computer science to program a computer. The computer should just understand what we want and what we intend.
But we say, please help me build a factory that can make the best cars. It can do that?
It surely will help a lot. And the reason for that is because you give it a plan, you tell it what are the type of parts that you like to put into it. Eventually, this factory will be a robot that's orchestrating a bunch of manufacturing robots that are building cars that are going to be robotic.
And why do robots look like people?
Well, robots look like people because a couple of reasons. First reason, the most important reason, is that we built the world for ourselves. And so the workstations of a factory, the manufacturing line of a factory was really created for people. And that's the most important reason. The second most important reason is that we have to teach a robot how to be a productive robot. And you need data for that. We're in a world where in order to write a software for a computer, we use data or training examples, and the computer learns from the examples. Well, we have the most examples of human moving around of just about any other form of data.
No,
So, how are we going to take this exactly? The one thing that I can say that he actually is right about is he's correct about a computer should technically know what we already wanted to do. If we tell the computer what we want it to do, it should be able to give us that in response and build on top of that. But here's where the problem lies for this, right? So we have all these software engineers now. The market seems extremely saturated already. Layoffs are going crazy right now. What happens when a computer can tell itself to do? You don't need as many software engineers to tell it what to do. So now you have kind of these experts that know how to manage these tools in a sense that be able to tell the computer you want it to do and it to develop itself on top of that. That's basically where we're thinking of going. And this is how all these CEOs and these people think. How can we do this stuff easier with less work, less friction? And yes, it saves them a ton of money. I was about to curse, but we're not going to try to curse on this channel as much as possible. But it saves them a ton of money, especially on people. And saving that, it's an efficiency thing as well too. Like, you know how long it takes to be able to test and debug and code something from scratch and be able to build upon different systems and architecture and all of that different kinds of stuff. What if all you needed to do was architecture or something and you could tell a computer to do it itself? It makes it so much more simpler. It probably could, it's going to do it way faster than you. Getting all through it on all that testing stuff is going to get done a lot sooner, but they need these people, they need people first to get it to a point to reach that. What happens to all those people? Maybe they become the next experts to maintain it and go on that. This is why they say this stuff creates new jobs, because these position titles will be different, but you will basically have people who are managers of tech itself, of these AI systems itself. They'll be managers of the AI, and managerial positions will look extremely different as well too. Help desk, everything is going to look extremely different with somebody looking over tech itself, and not the employees, rather themselves. But coming with this also comes with loss of positions. So everybody has to think about that. Just because new jobs come into factor does not mean all the old jobs stay. There is a balancing scale to this, and we just have to stay ahead of the times and stay with it and go forward based on what we're looking at. Another thing that I like, And this is why I say data is so important. I say data and AI are the best fields to work in as engineers and stuff. Probably the safest. AI is the most safest right now, guaranteed, especially if you are more knowledgeable about that field and you're looking at concentrations and you're still in school. Uh, but data, he made a reference about robots, and robots need to learn stuff off of what we have the most data off of humans and human actions and things like that. This is why data is so important. Until the robots can find a way to look at this data themselves and build upon it, which they're probably already looking at and automating it in that sense. But that's another reason why a lot of these companies focus so much on data analysis and things, and especially to train these AI models that they're building out. And that's why I always keep on being repetitive about that stuff. You know, I can't really sweat it enough, but it's extremely important, and I wanted to go over that. But it's also scary times and things. Like I recently did a video when Jensen sat down with Tiff with Tech, and they talked together about, hey, or was it Mark Zuckerberg too? I think even mentioned it about AI being entry level to mid level engineers, not high level ones, the principals, staffs, not to that level, but to the mid level ones, and definitely the entry level people. And how much harder does that make it for these students coming out of college and things like that? How are you going to be able to get to that point if there's no opportunities to reach that point? Maybe that point only exists for companies that are high up, that have a lot of experience with people. They're already well built, and maybe the entry level companies or new companies are the ones that need to have these entry level employees, and that's how the new career growth goes. Who knows? But if it does go that way, just know where you guys heard it first. Heard it right here at DevTalks Pod and everything. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments down below. Also, if you want to request any videos, go to my email, devtalkspod@gmail.com. It's also in the description down below. That's where you'll find it in every single video. Let me know what videos you want me to react to. The more you send, the more I have to go off of for you guys and make more of this great content for you and help out more. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. I really appreciate every single one of you who joins this journey and this road and this community all together. And if you want to see more videos like this, click the video that pops up right about now. And thank you. Peace. See y'all next time.